Welcome to the Unknown Chronicles, a place where reality slips, shadows listen, and the ordinary hides something monstrous beneath the surface. Here we explore the dark corners of the human experience, where desperation opens doors, and whispers echo louder than reason. Tonight we invite you to question the cost of success, and what you might be willing to sell without even knowing it. Our next story comes from Eleanor of Raleigh. It's called Sold, Soul Included. Be careful what you sign, and even more careful what you sell. Let's step into the darkness.
I never thought I'd be the kind of person to fall for an MLM scheme, but desperation makes you blind. It started with a message from Vanessa, an old high school friend I hadn't spoken to in years. She was always the girl who had it all: perfect hair, perfect teeth, a laugh that made people lean in. So when she reached out, I figured she just wanted to catch up. Instead, she invited me to coffee and spent an hour raving about an amazing business opportunity. "You're gonna love it, Rach. This isn't like those other MLMs," she said, eyes gleaming. "Our products actually work." I should have walked away, but my bank account was in the negative, my rent was overdue, and I was tired of feeling like a failure. I signed up that night. My starter kit arrived in a sleek black box embossed with the company's name, Essentia. Inside, I found a collection of beauty and wellness products: serums, candles, bath salts, all with strange names like Rebirth Elixir and Eclipse Essence. The scents were intoxicating but unsettling, floral with something sharp beneath, like rotting fruit. The first time I used the Luminous Renewal Serum, my skin tingled, then burned. I checked the mirror and gasped. My skin was flawless, glowing as if lit from within. The next morning, my lips looked fuller, my dark circles gone. I posted about it online, gushing about my new glow. Within hours, people were messaging me, begging to know my secret. The first sale was easy. A woman from my building, Sarah, bought a bundle of products. But when I saw her a few days later, something was wrong. Her skin was smooth, almost plastic-like, stretched too tight over her bones. Her eyes darted nervously when she saw me. "Rachel, have you noticed anything weird with the products?" she whispered. Before I could answer, she let out a little gasp and clutched her head. "Never mind," she mumbled. I have to go." That night, I woke to the sound of a scream, a raw, gurgling thing that choked off mid-breath. I ran to my window just in time to see someone being dragged into the shadows. The next morning, Sarah's apartment was empty. Vanessa called me later, her voice saccharine sweet. "Great job on your first sale, babe. Just a heads up. Some people have reactions at first. It's part of the process." "What process?" I asked, my stomach nodding. She only laughed. With each sale, something changed in me. My skin became unnaturally smooth, my eyes brighter, my voice sweeter, but I also felt hollow, like something was peeling away inside me, layer by layer, and I started hearing things. At night, I'd wake up to whispers slithering through my room. I'd catch glimpses of shadowy figures lurking in the corners of my vision. My reflection in the mirror started lingering, smiling just a fraction too late when I looked away. I tried to stop selling. I tried to quit. But Vanessa showed up at my apartment with 2 other women from the company. They stood in my doorway, their smiles too wide, their hands twitching at their sides. "You can't leave, Rachel," Vanessa purred. "You signed a contract, and more importantly, you made a sale." The other women stepped forward. Their eyes were black pits. Their skin shimmered like stretched wax. I slammed the door, but it didn't matter. That night, I woke up standing in my living room, my phone in my hand. I had posted 5 more sales. I didn't remember doing it. And I was smiling. It's too late now. I understand that. The more I sell, the more I change. My body doesn't feel like my own anymore. My fingers are too long. My teeth are sharper. And I can't remember what I used to look like. But I do remember how scared I was in the beginning. That's how I can always tell who my next recruit will be. She'll be desperate, she'll be tired, she'll be looking for hope. And I'll smile, take her hand, and tell her, "This isn't like those other MLMs, our products actually work."
They say desperation makes people do strange things. But in Rachel's case, it didn't just change her life, it erased it. And like so many before her, she now smiles wine and sells salvation in a bottle, never mentioning the price. In the end, the scariest part isn't what the products do. It's how easy it is to say yes. Thank you for joining us tonight on the Unknown Chronicles. If you feel a tingle on your skin tonight, maybe it's just a serum working. Or maybe someone's knocking on your door with an opportunity you can't refuse. Next time, trust your instincts, read the fine print, and whatever you do, don't answer those DMs. The unknown is always waiting. We'll see you in the dark. Good nightmares, and sleep tight, if you care.